So, top 10 kitchen and bath tips. We'll start right off the bat, guys. Like I said, we will try to get through these fairly quick. Spatial arrangement is key. Make sure when you're in your kitchen or whatever space that is your bathroom, make sure you have a plan of attack. Make sure you figure out what size components you're bringing into the space, where they're going to fit, what they're going to look like. You don't have to have some computer graphic system that we use on a regular basis, but make sure that you go into it with a plan, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have a plan, and I'm not the best planner in the world, and when I don't plan, it doesn't always work as figured as going to work. Whether you need more surface area, whether you need more cabinets, you need more space, don't just put a bed into a bedroom because you think that's a great wall for it to go on, or because that was the wall was on before. The reality is spatial arrangement is one thing we all look over and we don't really fully figure it out. If you walk into a room, like I said before, 2 months after, or 2 years after you walked into it for the first time and you still love that room, chances are good you have proper flow. Spatial arrangement, that's what it really is. That's what it comes down to. All right. Number 2 is, know the difference between a focal point and an item. Okay, come on, really? If you're not a designer, and I've heard this one a billion times, people are like, you know what, this is where I'm going to have my focal point. I don't know what it is. Or, you know what, this is my focal point. You know what, it's not a focal point, it's an eyesore. And know the difference between it. And I'm not saying this, and not trying to be mean, but the reality is, the definition of a focal point is a focal point focuses specifically on a point of interest that is unique. Well, guess what a eyesore is? An eyesore is something very ugly. So, as the Webster's Dictionary says, that's kind of unique, right? Ugly as it is. So, how do you define the two? Well, you mentioned the point. A focal point is something that is unique and that you gravitate towards, you notice right away. Since we're at the Luxe Home, I put a couple pictures on here. Focal point, obviously the range, the colors are much more distinctive than the other colors. The knob, the trim, they're not even shown. This thing is amazing. Farm-style kitchen with the apron on the front of it. Stainless steel, a little bit different than the porcelain that we're used to seeing in farm-style kitchens. That's the focal point of the room. Something simple, a kitchen thing. Last but not least, I think I'm in clip. Okay, so the focal. Did you even see that up there? A little bit? That was a little dark, so we're going to bypass that one. But that was the range as well as the hood, so it's more the focal point is the space. Okay, get on to number 3. Number 3, good lighting will make all the difference. Electricians, I don't want to say to be your best friend, but if you're not good at doing electrical work, lighting is going to make all the difference. We shoot a show, a production company out in LA, and we shoot a couple shows that I actually I'm not running the camera. One of those shows is called $1 Million Rooms, and it's on HGTV. We focus, we focus on rooms that are worth $1 million. Wow, right? It's great, it's ridiculous. There's a room that's worth $1 million. I wish I did, but I don't. And these rooms, they bring so many things, whether it's marbles, they brought in from certain parts of Italy, or whatever that may be. These people have spent, we've actually done one here in Chicago before, but these people have spent $1 million to make that room up. You know what? They also spend a lot of money on lighting, because the lighting really creates the ambiance. It can make a room feel big. It can make a room feel small. But not only the lighting, but how the light reflects off the mirror, how it reflects off the paint. Those should all come into play, because ultimately, like we said at the beginning, you want to have a great feeling when you walk into the space. And lighting is key, and it's essential in any room, even a kitchen. The other reason I show this clip, if you can see a little bit of the before to a room with a stairway, that little pony ball right there. And now you see the difference. It's cozier. We have a fantastic chandelier that we brought in. Started with a little dark. We brought in wall treatment, wallpaper, different colors, obviously candles and whatnot to the space. All right, number 4. Great. These are your grandparents' countertops. Why not? Well underway. We had to re-clear some of our main appliances. We also were able to bring in our range of wood block countertops, our cement-based countertops.
Was actually my tile back here?
That's what your tile was. content within it is very important. When you cut it, it basically shards off. But again, I love remodeling the kitchen because you have so many components you can bring into a kitchen. You know, so many different little things. And countertops. I mean, nothing, I'm not taking anything away from granite countertops. I love them. They're great. They're extremely durable. Marble, if you have enough cash, that's awesome. Ringing marble, wonderful. But there are so many countertops out there right now. A buddy of mine who does have a winery up in Traverse, he actually found some countertops out of Pennsylvania that has metal cutoffs, metal shavings that are encased into a glass top. Recycled Petrozzo, which is a company out, I think, out in California, Southern California, they use recycled sky blue vodka bottles and Heineken green. Why all those, I don't know, but the point I'm saying is that there are so many different countertops that are out there right now. And again, not saying granite is bad, but there are a lot that you can choose from, and you know, just sort of opening up that box a little bit more. All right, number 5, use low flow everything. Right now, or pretty soon, if we're not conserving water, we're going to have to, even more so than we do today. Chances are good, or we're leaning towards that. There's low flow toilets, low flow fixtures. We don't have to have, you know, so many gallons per minute. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this, but there, you know, the shower head, the faucets, the fixtures, we should be able to bring aerators into a space or into a fixture to create the power that is needed for a shower or a faucet if you're not happy with the gallons per minute that's coming out. If you can see in this little thing, and I'll try to breeze through this really fast, the cost effectiveness between a base model, recommended level, and best available. You see gallons per minute between 2.5 compared to 1.5. So that's 2.5 gallons being used, whatever that may be, compared to 1.5 gallons. The lifetime water cost gets down a little bit. It's $590 to $350. Now that's just on one fixture. So that's going to add up over time with a lot of fixtures in your home. So whether you're a designer or whether you're just a weekend warrior, look for those low flow fixtures because over time, you know, they are going to save you some cash. All right, so if you have 2 things, you should have 2 mirrors. And I love this one because I think that having 2 mirrors in a space really represents and defines master bathroom. It really represents, and at the same time, you're also able to bring in a lot of other elements. You see this plastic, you see this sconce, these light fixtures. You wouldn't be able to have that one in the middle. If the mirror went from wall to wall, I hate mirrors that go wall to wall. I don't like them because there's so many, there's the trim you can put around it. You wouldn't have those great styles up in the middle on both of those mirrors. You know, there are a lot of different things that you